Hi! I haven't sat down to make a video in a very long time and this feels very bizarre and unnatural, but hello! This is gonna be just a little life updatey kind of one. I'm hoping to get back to research stuff either next week or if not next week, definitely the week after, but we'll see. I'm currently kind of going with the flow. You can probably tell that some stuff has been going on because I have not been posting at all regularly. So we're talking about that today. The most immediately obvious life update is I'm in a new location right now. I'm officially living in New York City. You may figure that out by the fact that I started making Broadway show access reviews on Instagram, but I am here now. It's great. I really love it. I figured out the subway the other day, which is really cool. There's also like a disability rights exhibit at the Museum of the City of New York that I really need to check out. But if you all are interested in any sort of vloggy things of the various adventures I go on while I am here, let me know. I've been on and off about whether I want to do that. I've also been doing a lot of traveling this summer. Normally when I travel, I work double time beforehand to make videos to post while I'm gone and shortly after I get back because I like to travel to places that cell phone signal is not even a concept. But this summer I could not get up the energy or desire to make myself do that, which then got me behind Algorithmically, which kind of took away some of the motivation and yeah. But now that I'm in a new location and this Curious documentary is out, I don't feel like I need to like tiptoe around what happened with that anymore, so I feel like I can move forward a little bit. I've planned a tentative video schedule for the next few weeks. Hopefully I can get up the motivation to work on that and stick to it, because turns out when you do a whole thesis on disability stuff because it's your special interest, but then it becomes a living nightmare, it becomes a lot harder to engage in that special interest and find joy in it afterwards. Wild! We're working on that. I will also say that a thing that nobody tells you about graduating from college is that there is a whole level of like, wow, the last 21 years of my life I've identified as a student and my existence was based solely on what grade I was in and what I was studying, and now I'm not that, so who am I and what am I doing? And that really caught me off guard. And then obviously that compounded with how Curious Incident ended, and not to mention that like I spent a lot of time this summer still working on Curious related things. We were finishing stuff up. I still haven't finished my thesis research, making the documentary, still working with the administration, all of that stuff, and that took a lot more out of me than I anticipated. Also, I know that I posted this on like a community post, but I want to reiterate it in a video. Thank you all so much for your love and support on the documentary. It's one of my proudest achievements and also one of the scariest things that I've ever put on the internet, and I am so glad that it resonated with people and that people believe us, and I'm genuinely so grateful to all of you for watching and interacting with it. If only because it's as much of our show as anybody's ever gonna get to see, but I still really appreciated that. And also, if you didn't see the Q&A that I did on it, that is now in my Instagram story highlights if you want to check that out. That has some more behind the scenes information in it. Yeah, one of the questions I did get in that Q&A was, hey Sydney, what's next for you? And I didn't answer it because I knew I was going to make this video, but the short answer is I'm still feeling pretty derailed after last semester. I'm still trying to organize myself. I have a couple things in the works right now, one of them being that, as some of you may know, I've been composing for a new musical for a while. I'm also currently writing my own at the moment. I have some other maybe things going on that I still need to kind of get sorted, but overall, nothing like show-stopping or wildly exciting going on in my life. I'm still trying to figure out the whole postgraduate thing, and also like trying to re-find my love for researching and exploring topics and teaching them to others, which is not helped by the fact that some of my easier, more fun video topics that I do when I need to pick me up are media related, and due to the AMPTP not treating their writers and actors like human beings, I can't really talk about most forms of media right now in solidarity with the strike, so that has put a lot of my content on hold. And also, as you know from the documentary, I gave up a lot of potential job opportunities and interviews to try and salvage my show, assuming that that would become job opportunities down the line, but then the show didn't happen. So we'll see where things go. I really wanted to be able to give you guys a big, exciting, like, OMG life update, I'm doing some of the most exciting things ever kind of video, but that feels a little bit dishonest to where I'm at right now, and I think from a perspective of like, I made this channel to give resources to a younger me because I didn't have them when I was younger. Here's what it looks like for a lot of people after they graduate college, and that's okay. And that is normal. Most of my friends feel this way, and it's scary and it's overwhelming and it's exhausting and you feel kind of lost sometimes, and that is okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. I'm gonna try to get back to doing YouTube. I'm gonna try to really find love in that again. I'm hoping that that will be helpful for me. I'm gonna try to finish my thesis research if I can bring myself to do that. And I'm going to continue with the Broadway reviews on Instagram, so if there's any specific shows you want me to see, please let me know. I'm doing it all on my own budget, so I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. I also know that I will not be able to safely see Here Lies Love because it takes place in a nightclub. But let me know if there's anything specific that I haven't reviewed yet that you really want me to see, and I can try to make that happen. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna leave this video here. Stay tuned for more nerdy video essay content down the line, and thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. See you in the next one.